All right, we are here with Concordia Chicago after they won 2 games today to win back-to-back regionals. We're here with head coach Mike Stawski and senior pitchers Brian Musielak on the left and Mike Formella on the right. Coach, do you want to just talk about your team's performance today?
I don't know what to say. I mean, it was senior led from both guys on each side of me. We gave them the ball, and they wouldn't give it back. You know, that was the thing. We knew that they would give us a chance. I knew that they would continue to work for us and keep us in the game long enough for offense to go. But man, walking into today, I was going to sleep just fine at night if we lost either one of these guys. And now that we won, I'll sleep even better.
Brian, you pitched on Thursday, came back, pitched almost a complete effort today. Talk about a little bit about what you were able to do on the mound and be able to have that kind of performance for your team.
I was able to command all 3 pitches for strikes when I needed to, and honestly, my arm didn't affect me at all. Adrenaline kind of just kicked in there and just carried me throughout the entire outing.
Mike, you were in the position, you've pitched already in several games. What were you able to do to keep your team in the second game?
As he said, once the adrenaline kicks in, there's no way you're going to be able to take me out of the game. So I was able to have 3 pitches for a strike and keep them off the balance, which was key to holding them down.
Coach, what was the message after the errors in the field and then to have a home run come up right after that? What was going on?
I walked up to Jose, I met him at the line when he came off the field, and all I told him was, you're the one that got us here. So don't be upset about the errors, because the reason why we're in this position is because you've been as good as you have been all season in this tournament. So I think that relaxed a lot of guys. I've been kind of jabbing at Mitch, the guy who hit the home run, because he's lost all of his juice. You know, he's the guy that can really hit the ball in the park, and we've been joking that he doesn't have any juice left. So I think he was in there to prove me wrong, and there's a little bit of frustration in that swing. But yeah, I mean, the message is the same. I never yell about errors. I don't ever do it because it's part of the game, and we're prepared to make the play. We just didn't do it, and I was glad that our guys responded.
Mike, how much do you think experience was an advantage for your team today, especially for you being in that situation in the past?
Yeah, that was huge. With having Mitch and Joe in the lineup and Massey, like our main guys, all being upperclassmen, it's very important. That way, the game's never too big for us because we've been there before. So, including me, that I've been in that situation last year, pitching in the championship game. So that helped us out a bunch going down the stretch.
For all of you, how does this feel? You go back to Appleton for a second straight year. How's this compared to last year's feeling?
I don't know, it's just a surreal feeling. It still hasn't really set in yet. I can't believe this is happening yet again. Just awesome.
I'm not taking anything away from last year, but this is a different feeling for us because I feel like we've earned this one more. The stuff that we've gone through with injuries and the way the schedule was and our backs against the wall. You know, last year we won the regional 46-15. You know, so you kind of walked away. We won 17-3. It's exciting to win the way we did. I mean, with everything thrown at us. Massey gets hurt. J-Rod gets hurt today. You talk about full effort from every guy within the program. That's what makes me so excited about this one more than last year, only because, man, everything was against us, everything. So for us to kind of pull it off was just, it was just amazing. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal. We just kept bouncing back. That's why, as he said, this one feels a little more special because the amount of close games that we were in and how resilient we were going back, win 3 straight games to get to the World Series again, and it was pretty special.
Coach, how does this type of regional prepare you for next week, even more so than last year? I think even from the first game where you had to come back against a team that I don't think anyone expected to give you that type of effort.
Sure. Well, you know, I said this to Coach from Oshkosh about the 7th inning. I said, you know, it's a shame that we're playing each other in this regional because we're 2 of the better teams in the country, and one of us can't go. So for us to have to go up against that team this many times and have to just fight every single time, we're just going to see that next week. And when it gets in the 6th inning and it's 3-3, the whole team has been there. We just went through it. So there wasn't one bad team in the regional. I said that before we got here. There were 6 really good teams. It was proven. And the regional showed its ugly teeth at the end by pitching and defense won the game again. So I think we're very prepared. Last year, you know, we may have gotten caught staring at the lights a little bit our first time there. I don't think that's going to be the case this time. I think we're going to go there and win it.
this question's for any or all of you, but after last weekend and now especially this weekend, do you think that the younger players on this team have learned a little something about how big the mental aspect of this game is?
Absolutely. I think it's a major part of the game just because you always have to stay locked in. You never know when your number's going to be called. Like when J-Rod got hurt in the 8th inning, I believe, our Kevin Coppin was ready to jump right in. And you didn't see a step miss, so you always have to stay locked in, and I think they're starting to realize that.
How fun is the bus ride home going to be?
Oh man, the 7.5 hours are probably going to fly by. I would assume that most of the bus ride is going to be sleeping. But I really hope they enjoy it. I really do. I mean, just soak up every ounce of this because, I mean, obviously these guys don't ever get to do this again. They'll never win another regional game because they get to go home after the World Series. But yeah, 7.5 hours might feel a little shorter now that we're bringing home a big trophy.
And then one final one for you, Coach. Everybody gets emotional after a victory like this. You especially, we saw showing emotion in the dugout by there. What does this mean to you?
You know, it was just, I just know what these guys went through. This is my first recruiting class. I remember them as 17-year-old seniors in high school and walking around campus. I know what they've gone through, and they deserved it. They deserved it, and if the ball bounces one way or the other, I mean, it doesn't depict their legacy any different, but it didn't. It bounced right at Mitch, right at Jose, and now they get to go home champions again. So the emotion you saw to me was, I've never wanted a team to win more for the team. It had nothing to do with me and Colin, or you guys, or any other ancillary people that help this program. They are a huge part of this, but the 36 guys we have in this program, I wanted that group to win, and they did, and I think that's what you saw come out.
Congratulations, guys, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.